Yo, what's good? Happy Friday. Episode 175. This is Keep It 100 podcast. Final episode of the day, like I said. Yeah. So, recording artist from New York, Deont'ae. Hold on a second. I kind of, let me see. Deont'ae Shelton. My brain kind of like went wild for a second. Deont'ae Shelton, D the Truth 81 is his Instagram handle. He also has a modeling page. I'll put that up there. That is his modeling page. This is his music page. Probably be sharing his Instagram once we're done. He has a track out that's on Apple TV, not Apple TV, Apple Music, Queen Bee. I've heard it. It's pretty dope. So, yeah, currently waiting for him to join me. I just sent him the link actually to the podcast. So, we're going to see what's good with this. Video will be on Facebook, YouTube, already on streaming on YouTube. It'll be on Facebook, YouTube, possibly Instagram, depending how long it goes. But I see him in the stream. So let me see.
Hey, how's it going?
All right. How you doing?
Good.
Good. Sorry for being late. I had to set up real quick.
Okay.
You are final interview of the day for today. So thank you for joining me on YouTube. Much appreciated. No worries. I'm gonna ask this question as I kind of just want to let people know now. Like we usually let individuals introduce themselves. Excuse me, words got tangled. Introduce themselves. Like if you're okay with doing it, it's cool. If not, I can do it.
I don't have a problem with it.
Oh, for sure. Okay. I'll go ahead and introduce yourself. I kind of did it earlier, but I prefer you to do it.
All right. Okay. My name is Deont'ae. I go by D the Truth. I am from Flint, Michigan. Right now, I reside in New York. I'm in the Bronx right now. And I am a rapper. I am out. I am gay. I am queer. And yeah, man.
For
I got bars.
I see. Nice track, by the way. Title Queen Bee.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
So will there be an album coming with that eventually?
The plan is to make an EP and release it, and eventually like work my way up until making a body of work, like a full album or a full mixtape. Because for a while I've just been like freestyling and like just over like different records and stuff like that, just to get more exposure for myself and to sharpen myself as well. And like I've been getting good feedback from it, so I've just been like, man, like now is the time. Like for a while I was worried about like being able to book studio time and different stuff like that, but like over the quarantine I came across like this little contraption thing called the Spire Studio. I was watching this show called Most Expensivest, and it's like 2 Chainz just trying like this ridiculous stuff, like that's like crazily priced. And like it was this engineer who like had this little contraption, and it's like it has a built-in mic. You're able to import beats, and you're able to mix and master it yourself. And I saved up and I got it. So I've just been like experimenting with that. And that's so I've just been in a creative space, and I plan on making a body of work with it.
Okay, and far as I guess learning how to use that, what was the process like of learning how to like figure out what's what?
A lot of YouTube and just like messing around with it myself, just like trial and error. Um, a lot of just trial and error, really, honestly. Like you got to really mess with it in order to see how it works because I'm not an engineer and that part of it was like really new to me. But like I like having the power in my hand. That way I don't have to wait on anybody else.
Okay, for sure. Seems like you're on the right track with that. And far as the Queen Bee track, did you use that? What you just got to put that track out?
What was that?
Far as the track that you have out, Queen Bee, like, did you use that appliance you got to put that track out?
I did. I used the Spire to record on it. I mixed and mastered it. I was able to release it on SoundCloud, and I was able to save it to my Dropbox and like stick it everywhere else as well. But yep,
Okay.
everything was done on the Spire.
For sure. I'm gonna have to look that up. It
Yeah,
seems like it's interesting, but I'm
it
not.
is.
Okay.
I also
For sure.
purchased this. It's like a little home studio, like a home studio kit. It's just like it's like a box, and it comes with like 4 or 5 sound wall panels, and you place it inside the wall panel, or just like sit the Spire in there, so that like condenses all the sound and everything like that, and it's good to go.
Okay, for sure. It seems like that has worked out like pretty well,
Definitely.
especially according to the song that I heard.
Thank you.
But now, since I know that you freestyle, I did not know that before this. I'm a big freestyle fan, especially of
Awesome.
artists. So yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can hear you on some freestyles pretty soon, for sure.
Definitely.
Okay. Another question I have, like on our podcast, we usually request the top 5 artists, past, current. It either can be rap or R&B or whatever music you're into. And when you name them, you don't have to go like 1 through 5. It's just your personal 5. That's if you're okay with dropping your list. If not, like it's cool. Like
I actually
we're not.
am like
Okay.
it's so crazy because like I was doing this on Twitter the other day and I was like, what would be my dream collab? And I said and I'm basing this off of like creativity as well as like the ability to make timeless music. So I'm gonna go with Janet Jackson, Missy Elliott, Big Frida,
Okay.
I want to say Little Kim because it's just like she's just the epitome of like the whole blah boom and female rap. It would just be an honor. So Little Kim, Big Frida, Missy Elliott, Janet Jackson, and Cardi B because I just think it'll be a good time. So that'll be my top 5.
Okay. For sure. That's
Yeah,
pretty dope top 5. I was not expecting the names, so that's different for sure. Dope top 5 for
yeah.
sure. I noticed there's no Nicki in that 5. Um, are you are you are you more so of a Cardi B fan?
I'm a fan of both. I'm a fan of both, like, but for different reasons. Like, I'm
Okay.
inspired by both of them and a fan of them, both of them, like for different reasons. But I lean more so towards Cardi because I feel like I can relate to her more, and I like her style of music a lot more, and personality as well. But
Yeah.
like creatively, I'm inspired by both.
Okay. Fair enough. Moving on. um, I want to ask you about like how you got into music. Like, when did it start for you, and did you have like any inspirations to be artists, family, or anyone that has inspired you for music?
Um, I've been in band like since the fifth grade. Started out playing recorder, then eventually playing clarinet, played clarinet like all throughout middle school, high school. Did a semester at college, Texas Southern, on a band scholarship there. Like when I've always like loved rap, but like I didn't really start like rapping until like 2 years ago, and it was just that like I've seen like out rappers before, and I was inspired by it, and I was just kind of like I was scared because I was like I don't know, like it just didn't really seem attainable to me, and it just seemed like more a career of like instrumental music would be easier. But like within the past 2 years, I've seen more members of the LGBT community just like rapping and doing all types of music. So I was like, man, like why not me? So it's like just take a chance, and it was this app called the Rap Chat app. And like I seen some celebrities promoting it or something like that, or like seen a commercial or promotion on YouTube, and I was just like, let me see what it's about. And it was just it's like a social media app, and it just has like different producers able to promote their beats and different rappers on there, and it's like it had like little challenges as well. So it was like a way for me to get free beats and to like sharpen my own skill and develop my own skills. So I would just like listen to the beats and just like try to get to 12 bars and work up to 16, and it just kept going. And I would post them on my Instagram and sometimes ask for feedback, and then that's what kind of morphed into me rapping over like popular beats and stuff like that, and eventually like with support as well, and just like my own curiosity, I'm just man, like how far can I take this? So
Yeah,
that's where I'm at now.
for sure. Not to go off topic, I want to give a shout out to a guy that connected me with you. Uh, Shout out to King. That's my guy for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely good dude. Good
Yeah.
dude. Good dude.
How'd you guys meet? Like, I noticed like he's where I'm at, of course, and you're like
Yeah.
in New York. Like, did you guys like meet somewhere, or did
My
you like meet online?
lover, my
Mhm.
lover and he are like good friends. My lover is like a fan of his t-shirt.
Hey, fine. Yeah, I was rocking that yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of his t-shirt company, and he was my mate just told me about him, and he shared the song to him, and then like probably the same day or like the next day he was like I got an opportunity to do this podcast, like do you want to do it? And I'm just like shit, like yeah, like, and it's I'm here now. So
For
it's just like
sure.
just mutual, just knowing who to know.
He was, I think he was like our fourth episode, and this is now episode 175. So this was back in
That's
April.
crazy.
Um,
That's crazy.
the reaction from our interview was crazy. I honestly didn't know what kind of reaction we were gonna get, and the reaction we got, I was like, "Yo, bro, like, you know how many views this has right now?" And he was like, "Oh, for sure." I was like, "All right, bet." So I was like, "Yo," but yeah,
Go.
I actually saw him listening to your music on his Instagram, and I was like, "Yo, who is that?" Like, I need to talk to whoever that is, whoever made the title of that song. Like, I need to talk to that person, and that's kind of where it happened
That's
at.
awesome,
So
man.
shout out to
That's
him
awesome.
for
Yeah.
that one. Yeah. But back to talking to you now. This is your time for however long we're talking. Um, do you remember your first track you wrote, and what was the process like?
My first track that I wrote was a freestyle. It was from I found the beat on YouTube. And I was like I was writing like my bars on a piece of envelope paper, like and I just kept like writing it over and writing it over. Like my process is like I find the beat, I listen to it, um like I type in the beat, like first and foremost I type in the search bar like as to like what kind of vibe I want to go for, and I had typed in like Young Thug type of beat, and the beat had popped up, and I like listened to it, just like catch a vibe, and I just started writing like yeah, that's pretty much my process right there. And just like whatever the beat may make me feel, like if I'm like if it's like a cocky like beat, or if it's like more of an introspective, or if it's like more meant to be like more swaggy, yeah, that's pretty much how I like gauge the beat, like what kind of energy I feel from the beat.
Okay. And far as I guess, let's say you lay that song, is there someone you send it to, or multiple people for feedback on the track?
When I did Queen B, like I have a homeboy who is a singer, and he's been in this game for a while. And I also used to like background dance for him. But he's been doing music for a while, and like I sent it to him, and it's this other guy named Mike Genius. And the singer, my friend Furillo Star as well. You can look him up on IG, dope artist, dancer. But I sent it to him. I sent it to Mike because he just has an ear for music, and he also does interviews and different things like that. And I let my partner hear it because he listens to music, and it's just like I feel like you want an outside opinion of everything else to see like shit if it's a vibe or not. And I let another buddy of mine in Flint listen to it, who works in prevention, and he like he's over the Pride event, and he usually like puts together the show for Flint's Pride, as well as different like prevention like projects and stuff like that, and I let him hear it. So like just uh like at least like maybe a good like maybe 4 or 5 people, but like outside of the genre, more so than anything though, because I don't know, like I would want a different opinion, and I would want I think like as a rapper, when you hear another rapper on the track, or you hear the track, like you kind of like automatically like start like I hear myself on this, and it's like I wouldn't like I need to.
Yeah. Did you like far as the reaction you got? Like, was it like all positive vibes? Like just like when you released it and before you released it? Like, what kind of reaction was it from like the people?
I feel like I've been getting good feedback. Like for the most part, I mean, I didn't like I had good expectations because in my mind it just felt like a feel good record. Like it's just a celebration of like gayness, and it's just the right amount of cockiness, the right amount of sexiness. But like I got good feedback from it, and like I feel like also like I don't know, like surprise some people, because I mean, like given the times that we're in right now, like trying to find inspiration for creativity is like really hard. So, but
Yeah.
overall, like so far, I'm getting good feedback from it though, and it led me here to this interview, and also I had the opportunity of being placed on like another playlist, so I, I'm
Okay.
I'm just loving it,
I think I
and
saw
it's
that.
been received well
That was on your story or on your page or something, right?
by the Q review.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
For sure. That's pretty dope. And far as what you use to get your music out, like you use DistroKid too, correct? Or you use something else?
I do use distro. I'm using DistroKid right now.
Okay, and how has that been
Just
like using it?
DistroKid, and that's pretty much it. It's interesting. I'm gonna say, it's definitely interesting. Because I was like totally clueless as to how it worked in the first place. But I mean, I don't have any complaints right now, but I see where I could possibly, like, you definitely have to like pay for a lot more of the features, like depending on how you want to like, well, if you really want to be in control over your music, like that's about like the only thing. Like, but other than that, I, I don't have any complaints about it right now.
All right, for sure. Um, Let me ask you this question: do you have a bucket list of artists or producers that you eventually want to work with in the future?
Man,
Could,
like off the top of my head, I would say Timbaland,
mhm.
or like kind of like just like the producers that I grew up like with listening to, like the Neptunes, Timbaland, Dr. Dre, some crazy shit like that. Like that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Like far as like like any producers that I would want to work with that I
Okay.
could just think of off top.
What about artists? Do you have any artists you want to work with?
Other
Could be.
artists, uh, if in a perfect world, if it was possible, like shit, I would say Cakes the Killer because he got bars. Dino Green, he got bars. My homeboy Farillo Star, just for like a different vibe. Big Frida again, and I don't know. I would say Young and May because I feel like
Deep,
she's underrated, but like I feel like she is
very.
definitely like one of the dopest like artists that's out, even to be a part of the LGBT community. So it's like I definitely would want to work with Young and May. It'd just be like hella swaggy.
Okay. Thank you for that answer. I have a question about apparently on your Instagram there's a modeling page. I had a chance to look at it a little bit. Like, do you mind sharing? Like,
You
have you
said
got into
there's
like
a what?
a modeling page on your Instagram?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yes.
mind sharing a little bit about that? I'll put the banner up.
Well, like for a short stint, and this was while I was like living in Flint, Michigan. Still, I had the opportunity to be art model, and that would sometimes consist of new modeling or either sometimes clothes. And I lucked up on opportunity. A buddy of mine had been doing it for a while, and it's the Flint Institute of Arts, and they just have like different classes for students who want to pursue a career in the arts. And yeah, uh, I was lucky enough to get the opportunity. Nothing too crazy. It was like a small, intimate setting, mostly just teachers, and uh, yeah, like you just come in. I come in with like the idea of the poses that I will already want to do. They break the poses down into like increments of time. Like we'll start off with like a 5 minute pose, and you hold that, take like a little break, and then as the class the as like the so it'd be like a 15-minute, and we'll probably take like a little 5 minute break in between that, and then like after the 15-minute pose it'd be like a 20-minute pause or something like that. But it wasn't what I thought it would be. Like, because initially when you think of like, oh my god, like I'm gonna take my clothes off to model, like is this like something like corny or something like that? But but I never
Yeah.
felt like I never felt like I was being degraded or anything like that. And yeah, it's definitely an experience. It's definitely an experience. Like I recommend it because it's like for any body type. It's just
Yeah.
in the way that the artists like see like the people like see the model when they're drawing them, it's like hearing them explain it is like really interesting, because like they see shapes in your face and in your body, and they see like the different hues and tones in your skin and everything like that. Like it helps you see yourself like in a different way, beyond like the stereotypical like mumbo jumbo of what beauty is.
Okay. Before the pandemic, were you doing that as well as your music, like far as that modeling?
I was, and I was like also working in retail.
All
And like
right.
cutting hair on the side as well. So like I've always tried to like wear many hats, because I mean I just feel like as an artist, like you have to have like multiple streams of income, especially like when you're trying to like focus on something like music, because I mean like anything in entertainment, like you got to get to work when it's hot, and like sometimes gigs are available and sometimes gigs aren't available, and that's just the way the game go.
Sure. Okay. Next question I have on, I guess, on music platforms. Like, what name are you found under? Is it your Instagram name, or is it like? Well, I have it. That was a dumb question. D the truth, right?
No, no, it's the truth. Like on far as my music, only
Hmm.
on my socials, just my Twitter and IG is just D the Truth 810, and I just did like put the 810 at the end just because I'm from Flint, Michigan.
All right, for
But
sure.
on Apple Music as well as Spotify and as well as SoundCloud is D the Truth.
Okay. I'll put that up on our story once we get done here. I just wanted to
Thank you.
clarify that because I had it up on Apple Music. I was listening to it actually before it came on. So I had it up and I was like, "Yo, that was." I don't know why I asked that. I kind of had it already, but it is what it is. I'll make a story about it,
It's
and
okay.
yeah, it will just go from there.
Awesome.
Um, Next question about social media, as far as like marketing your brand, you as an artist. Like, do you have a favorite platform? As far as
I
like
would
social
say
media.
Instagram. I'm kind of like it's kind of like I would say Instagram for sure, but I feel like Twitter is like where uh I feel like artists need to like I feel like it needs to be a healthy balance in between Instagram and Twitter,
Uh
because
huh.
everybody is so visual, and Twitter, like it's how you see how the artist's mind work, and you may see things that you may not see on Instagram. So I really can't just choose one. Like it's like really both. Like I'm on both of them heavy. Like just, and that's how I have been able to like, or even like just me as a person receive like Instagram and Twitter have both like I've been able to maneuver through both those apps.
For sure. Are you on TikTok?
I just got TikTok, but I'm not like really active on there. Like, but I'm still D the truth on there, but I'm not super active on there. Like, trying to learn how to tap into it.
Yeah, it's a struggle
TikTok
if
is
you're
like
not.
really major.
Yeah, especially for artists. Like all the ones I connect with have one, and they say they post snippet of their music from there, then post it to their Instagram stories or feeds or Snapchat. So I guess it's becoming a big player for artists. That is based off what I heard. So
Yeah,
we're on it, but
yeah.
I'm still figuring it out. And I find myself getting distracted watching other people's videos, so I haven't really been utilizing it. So
It is really easy to.
yeah, I'll be like, "Yo, it's 2 hours. I've been watching this video." It's like, all right, let me get serious. But yeah, like I'll give you a follow on there. Like we'll follow you on there after we're done. We make that a habit to advertise for artists that
Okay.
we have had on our podcast. If you see our story, you see all the posts we do, like for everyone we do. So just wanted to
Awesome.
get that out there. Next question, as far
Thank
as
you.
your overall, yeah, for sure. Um, overall goals as an artist, like do you have like one overall goal, or do you have like a list of goals you're trying to accomplish like down the line?
Initially, my first goal is to, well, the big picture of my goal is to be able to have like a solid body of work so that I can be able to make my own tour, and I'll be able to travel and perform and do the thing, as well as like performing at different venues like for Pride, or any other opportunities that would allow me to perform, like whether it be like a cruise or a resort. Um, and I'm open to the idea of brand opportunities and stuff like that. It just got to make sense. And it really, I wouldn't want it to like distract me and pull me away from the music, because the music is going to be like the heart of everything though. So like I could never like, I don't want to pull myself too far away from that. So like, yeah, definitely off top, like being able to like put together my own tour, like that would be amazing. And then performing at different venues and events.
Okay, for sure. What about like this next question I have? Like, it's more so personal hobbies. So the people I asked this, they were like, "Yo, music's a personal hobby." So I kind of feel like you may say that, but I don't really know yet. But I'm just gonna go with the question. What are your personal hobbies that you like to do, like outside of work related hobbies? That is.
Um, Personal hobbies.
Yeah.
You can like, I'm really into hair. Like
Yeah.
I switch my hair up a lot. Like I'm like obsessed with like different little hair tutorials, or I guess that's a little bit of a hobby. Or before the world shut down, like I did want to like see more of New York. So like I like to sightsee. Like uh uh before the movies closed, I did like going to the movies, just like little regular little, little silly shit.
For
Honestly,
sure.
like nothing too crazy. I, I like I like things that are just like an experience. Like it could be as simple as a walk in the park, but like I'm always just I don't know. As simple as that question is, it is kind of like hard to answer, especially right now because it's like we're on lockdown and we can't really do
Yeah.
nothing. So all I consist of doing is outside. But like, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna just go with that.
For sure. All right. I'll take that answer. Great answer, by the way. I low key missed the movies though, but I'm not going in there with a mask. That defeats the purpose. So I rather watch stuff at home
Nah,
now.
I'm not taking no
Yeah,
chances.
yeah, no chances to be
Yeah.
taken. So yeah, moving on. I have a actually a legacy question. It's more so like, what message are you trying to get across with your music? Like, what are you trying to portray to your audience
Mm.
or just the world in general? The UK or whatever, those people are on the streets quick. Yeah, we are the last ones to get out there on the street and start doing
More
anything.
than anything,
Hey, it still happens.
I want to be able to just,
Now you guys get up there and take
it's
my
always
back.
going to be like
You do it for
from
how long?
my point of
They're like,
view, my perspective, like my experiences. That's initially what I want to give to the world. I want to give like my story and my light. But just to be unapologetically 100% you, like you don't have to be like this gang banging like
they're like, yeah,
crazy
no,
tough
you're
guy
gonna
just to
see.
rap,
You guys will get
or
it.
like you don't
But
have
no, you're not
to
gonna get it.
have like
I
a
don't do this,
super
guys.
crazy amount of money to make a
So
song to
you,
make people
I
feel
have to
good.
do
Like I
I don't
know
actually
that
go
my
through your and
gifts are in music, and I just
but I'm able to
have the feeling that like I don't know, more than anything I want to bring joy and like fun. Like I want my music to be a timeless vibe. Like that's what I want more than anything, a timeless vibe. Like I think about when I first came out and when I would go to like little basement parties and like you would hear like people playing like certain little tunes and things like that. Like when I first heard Sylvester, like You Make Me Feel, or I forgot the artist's name, but it's like this song called Miss Honey or something like that. Or like the Freaky Boys and
Yeah.
their freaks with that though. Like I I want I want to register like that. Like I want my voice and my music to be remembered like that. Like I just want to be a timeless vibe. Like you could play it in any setting at any age and like make you feel good. Like that's what I want or anything. Because that's what's always done for me. Like music makes me feel like help me feel confident when I'm feeling sad. It can get me out of a funk, or like if I'm just whatever mood that I want to cater to, like music allows me to do that. And um I have some experiences and some stories that I feel like could be relatable. And I also like feel like I could make some good music to just make the people dance or just feel something, feel something.
Okay. I'm sure. Great answer again. My next question I have
Thank you.
more so pandemic. Like, what are you most looking forward to once all of this madness is like over?
Man, I want to be able to sightsee more because like I just moved to New York. Like I've only been here a year and like I feel like it's like places that I haven't seen and also just being able to network, like probably work with other artists. Like I feel like it's easier to create when artists are able to meet like more on an interpersonal level. Like it's kind of like hard to catch a vibe like through a phone. Like
Yeah.
far as like making something like musically, I guess. But like I mean, I guess it's still a way though, because like people send tracks and like just record it. But like, I guess it's like more so the networking aspect of being in entertainment. Like, I want to be able to go to a restaurant or a bar without a mask or like worrying about the
That's what I was
capacity.
about to say that. Yeah, like that whole mask is annoying. Like I just hate masks.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm most
yeah,
looking
definitely
forward
no more
to.
masks because that's crazy.
Hey, they're making it a fashion thing now. Like, I see people taking all their little
I-
selfies with the mask on, mask matching the shirts. So
yeah.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
fashion trend.
I even
So
went crazy with the mask though. I got at least like five, like, like
yeah,
five different ones.
because I had to get a mask from King. Like he gave me that Babe Fine mask. I was like, yo, bro, I need that. And
Yeah,
so
that's dope.
crazy thing is when I was wearing it, like I was wearing it, and some people will be like, "Yo, who are you talking about?" I was like, "I'm not talking about anyone. That's my boy's clothing line. that's just what it is."
That's
And
dope.
yeah. So King, if you're watching, I need some more stuff, sir. So hit me up. But yeah, yeah, I told him I was like, bro, I need some more stuff. Like you the plug for those Babe Fine shirts and masks. Like I need all of that again. But yeah, speaking of that, like, would you ever come out with a clothing line?
um, I wouldn't say a clothing line, but like I could see myself designing a T-shirt for sure. Like I could see myself designing a T-shirt, but I wouldn't want to like disrespect anybody who takes like fashion and design seriously and just like, well, I'm coming out with a clothing line. I'm a fashion designer now. Like, like, what is this nigga doing? Like, but nah, for sure a T-shirt, if anything.
All right, for sure. Well, everyone's doing it. Like, I don't think it will be disrespect. I think it'll be more so you saying, "Yo, I got a brand. I'm an artist." So, like, if you like what you see, have like the Queen Bee shirt,
True that.
like the cover work, like that's like on the
That
track,
would be
put
fire.
that on the shirt. And I know I would get it. Like, it's pretty dope. Yeah. So I don't think it'll be
That would be
disrespect.
hella dope. I did think about that too.
Yeah, like I don't think it's disrespect. I think it's more so, I guess, who sees it and how they feel about it. But if you're putting out good content, it doesn't really matter what they think anyway. People like it and they rock with it. Like,
I agree with
it's,
that.
yeah, it's gonna move. So, yeah. Um, moving on, I got final two questions for you because I am trying to fit this video on Instagram because they're picky about their timing. So I want this to get on Instagram so you can share it if you want, or other people can
Okay.
see it. Um, Next question I have: Is there
Awesome. Yeah, I'm
something
down to
that
share it.
yeah? Is there something that we don't know about you, like as an artist, or is there something else that you're coming out with, as far as music, that you're able to share? No pressure.
Um, I don't have anything that's like top secret right now. Like the biggest thing that I'm working on, or like I feel like that is just like major for me right now, is like finally being in the position to where I can like record and release music, and like
Uh,
from the comfort of my own home at that. And God willing, more organic connections with individuals such as yourself or any other platform that will want to talk to a guy like me, like, because I think this is awesome. So that's pretty much it.
for sure. Um, Again, I'm trying to fit it on Instagram, so like I'm gonna fit one more question in, and then we'll like just kind of wrap it up. Um,
Okay.
Final question, serious this time. Um, did you get to share everything like that you wanted to like share like with us and the audience and the world?
I feel like I did. Like you asked some great questions. I feel like I've said everything that I had to say, and I want everybody to stay tuned for more, and thank you for rocking with me like so far on this journey. Like it's definitely more to it to come. Got the fucking vibes. I got the bars, and yeah, just go put it.
For sure. Again, thank you for joining Keep Going Your podcast for being episode 175. Thank you
Thank
for
you for
that.
having me.
I'll DM you after to get your email information so I can send the video over to you just to make sure you have it. And yeah, thank you for joining.
Awesome.
You're 3 hours ahead, so hope you have like a good rest of your evening and have a good weekend. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
You as well.
All right. So that was our final interview of the day. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend and the rest of your day. Thank you.